Hey Nutty Buddies, welcome or welcome back. It's Sandy and welcome to my Nutty Nook. It's a self-care Sunday and once again I'm doing things a little bit differently. I hope everybody's doing well and hanging in there. Whew. I've got my raspberry whipped vanilla candle burning. It's probably its last burn, if you will. And even got a little bent here from burning it. I feel like I want to thank you guys. A couple of you commented that last self-care Sunday that I probably had, it was probably sciatica. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but I looked into it, and yeah, that's most likely what it was, and it was for me being sick and not moving around as much. I think that's what I think. I mean, that was one possible cause, as being sedentary for too long, or old age. There's a whole bunch of things that I qualify. Overweight, all these things. Anyway, I think it was my friends Liz and Adrian, hello my friends, and Adrian Miller, that said that it might be sciatica, and I basically went and went on to YouTube and looked at different information and how to get relief from it, how to sleep from it, stretches and all of that. And I've been doing all of that, and it's not all the way gone, but it's definitely better. And I got my there's this like mattress topper that's usually on my husband's side of the bed because he likes a firmer bed, but it's on my side of the bed, and I think that helps a lot. I think sitting in crisscross applesauce, that was just naturally what I did, but that's a good, it seems counterintuitive or whatever, but basically leaning forward. And it's because it's a nerve, it's not a muscle. But putting on like icy hot biofreeze, active ice, whatever, helps loosen the muscle. So that helps too, to not aggravate. It is the nerve, but a bundle of nerves, but it helps it. So I'm not sure. I did all the stretches and really careful exercises, so to speak. I mean, really, it was more stretches than anything, and sitting a certain way, sleeping a certain way. I even had to take some muscle relaxers a couple of times. I do have plenty left, but anyway, I think it's on the mend. This firm mattress topper that he let me have for now helped a lot. Using this pillow that I got from Temu, that white pillow there, putting it underneath my legs and sleeping on my back, that helped. Anyway, if anybody, most anybody that commented about that seemed to already know about it, and you can just do like me and just search on YouTube to find the different things. It's just that there's so many different, it's like conflicting things, and I wouldn't want, like, it could be something else, and there's all this other, like, I wouldn't want to send you to the things that worked for me and it be wrong and it not be the same thing for you. You know, they do say there is like more serious things that it could be, like if you're having other problems. So I'm not going to link any of the things that I used to feel better. I'm just going to suggest that if you're having a similar issue, that you look into it yourself, and if it persists, um, or if you're having like some kind of incontinence, go to the doctor, go to the hospital. Okay. Anyway, let me do the mindful messages. I also had this rash, and I still have it. It's kind of unexplainable. Like, I have an idea it has something to do with that necklace, but it's not the necklace itself, because I was going around wearing that necklace for over a week without taking it off, without having any problems. So I think something, maybe I got some new perfume. I did get some more perfume from Walmart. This Let's Bake, it was in a set, it was $5. This here, and I don't know, but I think, like, I'm pretty sure that I sprayed this on and wore the necklace, and we went out and did some stuff, and then I think the combination of the two, and then just being sweaty and sick and laying in bed, like the sweat, all of it combined, I don't really know, but I'm going to show you pictures of not when it was at its worst. I didn't actually get a picture of it when it was at its worst, but I'll show you a picture of the worst picture I got, and then I'll show you now, because I had my husband's help taking a picture of me now. Let me do that real quick. Okay, so I don't exactly know, but it had something to do, definitely had something to do with the friction of the necklace combined with something else. And I'm just going to put that necklace on a ribbon or something else, just in case it has to do with that. But I didn't really get to the bottom of what caused the reaction, other than knowing, just because of, well, you saw the pictures, that it was the necklace. The necklace combining with something else. I'm pretty sure of it. Now, what the something else was, not 100%. But anyway, so at first, of course, I took the necklace off. I looked in the medicine cabinet, and we have some Benadryl cream. Now, there's this story of, I'm allergic to the world. I have a lot of allergies. I'm allergic to hay. I'm allergic to bug parts. I'm allergic to dust mites. I'm allergic to like 3 kinds of trees that are here in Arkansas: grass, hay, pollen. I'm allergic to all kinds of stuff, which I think is some of the reason that I was so sick for a minute there. But anyway, when I was a teenager, I had found, like, a young teenager, like a preteen. Oh, one moment, please. Sorry. Sorry, I had a message that I needed to attend to there. So, 13, 14 years old. I don't remember, but something happened where we found out that I'm allergic to Benadryl, like the medicine, the pill. And I went to this, my mom sent me to this camp, summer camp, and there was like this hay maze, and I went through it, and that's how I found out I was allergic to hay. So they all thought, all the camp counselors thought I was having a panic attack or something, but I was like not able to breathe. And I mean, maybe I was having a panic attack a little bit too, because like I was itching and shit and everything, and I just wanted out of there, and I was like trying to bust out of there, and they were trying to tell me just to go how to get through the maze or whatever. And I think I ended up busting out of there, and I was all covered in red and everything else. And I mean, I wasn't having a panic attack because I was claustrophobic. I was having if I had a panic attack at all, it was because I was not able to breathe. You know, I was not able to breathe. And anyway, I come out of there and I'm all red, and then they realize, you know, we all realized kind of what happened, and they tried to give me a Benadryl, like a pill of Benadryl, and I'm like, no. Like, I guess they thought I was unreasonable, or like I was having a panic attack, or that I didn't know what I was talking about, or something. But, you know, I've been sick my whole life. I have really been sick my whole life, like more than your typical person, I think. You know, like more than your typical healthy person. Definitely. And sorry. So, I mean, I had spinal meningitis when I was 1, and that caused all kinds of complications, or complications before, after, I don't know. It's all like, were you born with it or not? I don't know. But some people say it had to do with the infections, because I was having all these infections. Anyway, I had infections and stuff wrong with me all the time, like up until about I was 13 or something years old. And then it started to calm down a little bit, and I guess I started to have some sort of immune system. But now it's kind of going the other way. I mean, I'm not completely, it's not as bad as it was back then, but my point is, I was like, they tried to give me a Benadryl to calm the rash down, and I said to them, no, I'm allergic to Benadryl. And they wanted to argue with me and make me take this, like I didn't know what I was talking about. And they're like, well, we're going to call your mother. And I'm like, okay, call her. And they called her, and she's like, yeah, she's allergic to Benadryl. So anyway, they ended up putting calamine lotion all over me. And kind of, what's the word? Isolating me off into the room or something. I don't remember. I remember I was alone in my little bunk or whatever, covered in calamine lotion, and I wasn't allowed to participate in anything else for that day, which was fine with me. But I honestly didn't think that a cream would be an issue, and that's what we had. We had Benadryl cream up in there. I think I'd gotten it from my husband for something he was having going on. I was making him, hey, put some stuff on that. Like, he has psoriasis. I think it's psoriasis. We think it's psoriasis. Anyway, and he's itching and stuff like that. And I'm like, put some cream on that. Put some cream on that. So that might have been why I'd gotten it. But I just went ahead and put that Benadryl cream on it, not really thinking anything, and it got so much worse. So I guess, so it got worse, and I was worried about it for a while, and I don't know, it was like a couple of days that I kept doing that, and my husband's finally like, it's getting worse, and I'm like, well, let's get some different, and he mentioned something about the Benadryl, and I was like, I wouldn't think the cream, that I'd be allergic to the cream, but okay, you know, this isn't working, this isn't helping, so let's try something else. And I had him go and get me some calamine lotion and started putting that on. And, you know, of course, I took a shower, got all, I've kept it clean, dabbing it like this, and, you know, keeping it, making sure it's keeping clean and keeping sweat, trying to keep sweat off of it, because I do think the sweat was aggravating it a lot. And just put the calamine lotion on, and it's a whole lot better. I mean, it's still there. You can see it here in the front, but I was also scratching in the front. But anyway, I think all that stuff is cleared up now. So I'm going to go ahead and read the mindful messages. Before I read the mindful messages and before I forget, there will be some clips in here. There will be some cat clips. And I feel like there's some other clip in here, but I don't remember what it is. But there'll be some cat clips. Ooh, I like the way this card looks. It's an upside down tree. Well, that's what I thought it was at first, but no, it's a lung. It's a flowery lung. Thought it was an upside down tree at first. Anyway, it says breathe. It's easy for me to return to the present moment simply by breathing. I'm gonna interrupt my mindful message. I did a lot of like kind of yoga stuff with the sciatica, and ooh, that I feel like that helped a lot. And it was and I would do breathing, and that helped me get through the pain a lot of the time. There was one day, I think it was close to when I was telling y'all last Self-Care Sunday, where I told you it took me an hour to get out of bed. It hurt so bad. I cannot tell you how bad it hurt. It hurt to move at all. That's why it took me so long, because it took me so long to get out of bed, because it took me so long to be able to bear the pain of movement. You know, anyway. Breathe. It's easy for me to return to the present moment simply by breathing. If I am feeling anxious or worried, I close my eyes and breathe in deeply as I picture myself filling up with white light. Now, I'm going to interrupt myself again. Yes, that's a tactic that worked, but is it easy for me to return? Is it easy for me to think about that if I'm anxious or in pain or for whatever reason? No, it's not. It's not an easy thing to think of for me. But at least with pain now, so because I've learned specifically the sciatica pain, I've learned that helps. So it will be easy for me to think of that and do that. But if I'm anxious or whatever, it's not easy for me to necessarily go to that. It's me, if it's happening to somebody else, like if somebody else is anxious or having a panic attack or having pain or freaking out or whatever, it's easy for me to tell them or to try to help them calm down and breathe, take a breath, you know. But when it's happening to me, it's not so easy to think of, if that makes any sense. But it definitely, but when I am able to go there, it definitely helps. Okay, so one more time, let me try to get through this whole thing. Breathe. It's easy for me to return to the present moment simply by breathing. If I am feeling anxious or worried, I close my eyes and breathe in deeply as I picture myself filling up with white light. Then exhale and envision stress and tension leaving my body. In this moment, I am free to gently stretch and open my eyes, feeling refreshed. Yoga. I mean, that's just basically what I think. And I do find yoga, you know, you gotta be careful. You don't want to hurt yourself. You gotta be careful. You gotta, I am more limber, especially for my age, because I'm double jointed. So you do got to be careful and don't try to do anything crazy, because there's some crazy yoga poses. But just moving, just for me with the sciatica, just moving forward. Like if I sit on the edge of the bed and just stretch forward as far as I can, that really helps. Standing up, I'm never gonna feel comfortable to demonstrate me doing these types of things. I did make a video of me exercising. I've made some videos of me exercising with that hula hoop and shared it with you guys, but I also made a video of me just exercising, like dancing around, and I ended up deleting it, and I'm not going to share it. It's just embarrassing. And as far as the stretches go, it's just like I don't want to put somebody down the wrong path or like make them hurt themselves, because I know that I have more in a flexibility because of the double jointedness. So it's kind of like it's kind of unfair to, like, here she's doing this and then you're gonna think, well, I can do that too. Well, no, if you do it, you might hurt yourself. I don't know, am I making sense? Anyway, I was gonna go ahead and put on all these things, but I think that I've talked a lot, and I was gonna put on these, not do a mask, but instead of doing the mask, put on all these things instead. But I'm just gonna, instead of putting them on camera, I'm just gonna show you real quick and talk to you about it. So I did, the Ordinary had a sale, and I did make a purchase that I'm expecting soon. And because I was running low on particular night cream that I use, is CeraVe with niacinamide. Well, I looked into it, and there's a version of it in the Ordinary. It's a whole lot less expensive. Anyway, I'll talk more about that when it arrives. But this is just hyaluronic acid, and you can get this. It's 2%. The thing about the Ordinary is it is good skincare, but you kind of have to know what you're doing. You can't just willy-nilly. Now, it'll give you, if you go in there, it'll give you descriptions, and here I am talking about it. So it'll tell you, but you have to be careful. But hyaluronic acid won't hurt you. And I know it says acid in there, but it's just hydrating, and it's good for you, and I don't really think there's anything that you can mix with it that would be bad. Now, don't quote me on that. But anyway, so I'm just going to put this hyaluronic acid all over my face. It's this little bottle like that. And you can get some like this, similar at the Dollar Tree. The Dollar Tree has a whole bunch of good skincare and serums. And I'm going to put on my blueberry lip mask, blueberry nourishing lip mask. And I just want to show you how much is in there. Okay, and I got this from Five Below, and it's spot blemishing treatment, so I'm going to put that on there on my blemishes. And then I got this from Five Below, and it's just under eye stuff, fade away. Put that under my eyes. And also this hydrating gel cream, hyaluronic acid. I think I was either gonna put on this or put on this, one or the other. This is hyaluronic acid. This came from the Dollar Tree. And then my pimple patches, which I think I've told y'all before that I got these, I've gotten pimple patches from Temu, I've gotten pimple patches from the Dollar Tree, and this is the expensive little thing, brand Starface. Well, what's in here isn't Starface, it's Dollar Tree. So I just cut them and put them, I just reuse this package. And then I got this from Five Below, and it's just under eye stuff, fade away. Put that under my eyes. And also this hydrating gel cream, hyaluronic acid. I think I was either gonna put on this or put on the one or the other. So I have them cut up and ready to go in there. So, and I'm not so sure. Oh, I forgot the big thing. We got a notification in the mail that we had to sign for that says something like, it doesn't say specifically, but it says something like housing group notice of we're going to be building and everything else, and it is like a subdivision company. So it's confirmed they're going to be building houses back there. Now, I don't know if we're going to be getting a retention pond. I don't know. There's nothing we can do about it. There's supposed to be some sort of meeting with the council or whatever, but nobody can change anything about it. So I think my sister-in-law, she's going to go to the meeting and try to get some more information, like find out exactly what they're going to be doing and everything. But I mean, we'll see. But we know for sure that they're going to be building a subdivision. So, I mean, I guess not 100%, but it certainly looks that way type of thing. Gotten everything worked out for Thanksgiving. My sister's coming to get me, and the day before, and I'm going to spend the night, and I'm either going to have my husband take me when he gets off of work. He gets off of work at like 8 a.m. on Friday. And I'm either going to have him take me home then or have somebody else take me home. I'll probably end up having my husband take me home. And so I don't really know for sure, but I might not do a self-care Sunday next week. And at least I think it's next week. Maybe it's the week after that. The Thanksgiving week, I may not be doing a self-care Sunday because I might end up spending the night. I don't know what's going to happen for sure. I might end up spending the night more than once and going home on Saturday. I don't know. Because Saturdays when I do my self-care Sundays. And same thing is going to be a similar thing with Christmas, because 2 days out of the week he works literally overnight, where he has to go into work at midnight and he gets off of work at like 8 a.m. And that's just really hard for him to take me back and forth on those days. It's hard on him anyway. So it's the same thing with Christmas. So it's going to be the same thing with Christmas, where something's going to have to be arranged for me to be picked up early and brought over there or whatever. But it'll be okay. It'll be worked out, and he has to work, and that's unfortunate. In the cat videos, that reminded me of something else. Whoa, I have way more to say than I thought I did. Parents have both passed away. My husband's parents are both passed. And his sister-in-law made him a quilt. It's technically not a quilt, but she took shirts from his mother and from his father and put them together in a blanket. And you'll see that blanket. It's put away right now, but you'll see that blanket in the cat clips. And I just thought he just was really moved and touched by that, and I was too. And he's like, I'm gonna use it, and so you'll see it in the cat videos. And I just wanted to point that out, and that was really nice of her, and it was really, really sweet. But I think she was feeling a little bit down about the news, about the basically pretty much official news that what's happening back here. She's upset about it. He's upset about it. So I think maybe she was gonna give him that for Christmas or something, but she ended up giving it to him early. Anyway, it was really special, really, really nice gift. I feel like now I feel like I'm forgetting something else, but I guess I'm not. If you're wondering about this, it's just I got out of the shower. My hair is wet. Got out of the shower. Not long before I'm doing the self-care video, I just got out of the shower. And I put my hair in this thing. It's like a towel. I got it from Temu. It's meant for you to put your hair in after the shower. It's like a towel material. I don't know if you can tell. And it's kind of cute, right? Well, I did that because to get my hair out of the way so that my husband could put the calamine lotion on the back of my neck because it's still, and he put the calamine lotion on the front too, but that's why it's like that. I haven't dyed it. I'm not going to be dyeing it until this is, it needs to be dyed, but I'm not going to be doing it until all of this is cleared away. And I'm not even my nails need fixed, but I'm not even going to be messing with those until closer to Thanksgiving. So I'm a little bit disoriented with time. I've always been that way. Like, I'm not sure if it's this week or next week. So I need to kind of get on the ball with that and look into that. When is it that I need to do my nails? Like, fix them up? Anyway. So I hope you enjoy the cat clips. I'm pretty sure there's some really, really cute ones. And the only reason Sawyer isn't up here with me right now, which it's odd, he's almost always with me. It's because of this little extra flat top. It's like he doesn't like it. He doesn't want to be up here. This little firm mattress that I'm sitting on right now is the topper. It's the topper. Anyway, that really, really helped. So, and we got a lot of stuff done. We got some more stuff done. But I'm still having to unfortunately, I'm still having to kind of be careful and take it easy because I don't want to aggravate that sciatic nerve. And like I said, I watched a whole bunch of stuff talking about it. Anyway, I feel like I've talked and talked and talked. There's a lot of people out there. There's so many unfortunate situations. There's so many people that are going through it in all kinds of different ways. I feel, since Thanksgiving is coming up and whether you celebrate it or not, for me, the Thanksgiving is about being thankful. And my friend Positive Kimmy always mentions, start your day with a good attitude. I mean, I'm paraphrasing, but the concept is start your day with a good attitude. Think about something that you're thankful for. Think about something that you're grateful for. And I'm not always doing that. A lot of time, like if something's wrong, if something's not going my way, if I don't feel good, if this or that or the other, I'm thinking about that negative thing. And I'm telling you the truth. But it is good to focus on the positive things. It's not a cure-all. It's not something that you can always do. But it is helpful. And I've just seen a lot of stuff, as I'm sure we all have. I've seen people, there's always somebody with a harder time than you. There's always somebody with a better time than you for you to be jealous of or to feel like less than, maybe, hopefully not. I've been guilty of that too. I've gotten jealous and like, well, how come that person that seems not to be that nice of a person, how come they're just going to profit off of all? It's like, well, because they're willing do this not nice person stuff, you know. So is it really worth it? No, it's not. Anyway, I'm rambling, I'm babbling, but a lot of you that watch me probably are used to that and can kind of make sense of what I'm saying, hopefully, at this point. But, you know, there's so much hardship and hatefulness going on, but so it's hard. And I know that there's so many people out there way less fortunate than me. And I'm not trying to like trauma compare or whatever you call. I'm not trying to anything. I'm just trying to say, like, it makes me remember. It helps me to remember, hey, you know, that person there, I wish I could help that person. That person's in really worse shape than me. I really shouldn't be complaining. Does that make any sense? It's just like, oh, I almost feel foolish that I've complained. I think I said that in my last Self-Care Sunday too, that I've just been doing nothing but being a negative Nancy. I have a lot to be thankful and what's that other word? Grateful for. I have a lot to be thankful and grateful for. And I hope that you have some things to be grateful and thankful for. And I want to hope that things get better for everybody. You know, anybody that's suffering in any kind of way. And if I don't see you before Thanksgiving, that's why I wanted to put that out there. And I'm thankful and grateful for my channel and for those of you that watch me and support me. I'm very grateful for that. It is very much helpful to me. And I hope it's helpful to you as well. Anyway, I'll let you go. This was a long one. Please think about staying tuned for the cat clips. I'm starting to think that maybe I should just put the cat clips at the beginning, but because I know that like that's going to make everybody happy. There's nothing negative Nancy about cat clips. So I guess I like to end it on a positive no matter what, because I'm not going to sit here and lie to you about stuff. I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm not going to be like, oh yay, everything's all peachy keen when it's not. I'm not just, we know that by now, right? But I'm good now, right? For right now, all my stuff's cleared up. Everything's going good, and I'm just fine. There's nothing, no crisis, no anything that I don't feel like I can handle at the moment in time, and that's good. You know, that's good. Is there stuff? Yeah, there's stuff, but not stuff that I can control. So I have to, and I'm getting better and better at releasing anxiety, stress over things that I can't control. I definitely am getting better at doing that. I used to always fixate and catastrophize, and I will still fixate and catastrophize, but I've improved and I'm not doing it as much. And some of these mindful messages have helped me out, and I am, like the whole yoga thought to me, that the breathing, the manifestation, whatever you want to call it, you know, positive thinking, it's a work. It's like doing any other kind of exercise. It's just more of a mental exercise. and it helps. So I encourage you to look into that for yourself too, because it depends on the person. You know, I don't want to be the example because, well, I've already explained that. Anyway, I'm going to be quiet now. I'm sorry. And let you watch the cat clips. And if I don't see you before Thanksgiving, have a happy holiday if you celebrate. Enjoy your loved ones, your fur babies, your family, whatever situation you have, try to enjoy it, and I hope that you're able to enjoy it. And if anything, just take a look outside. Just go outside and take a look. For me, I'm lucky. It's fall out here. I love fall, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful. And, you know, we're here today, and got to try to make the most out of it. And sometimes that's easier said than done. But I feel like I'm doing a good job of doing that right now, today. And that's all I can do. That's all we all really can do, is try our best. Try our best. That's all we all can do. You know, that's how it is. And that's okay. I'll see you next time. Stay tuned for the clips. Bye, Nutty Buddies.
That's a happy boy. That's a happy boy.
There's his mama. Somebody's being a ham. Somebody's being a ham. Being a ham. Who's being a ham? Is him cute? Is him cute? Is him cute? Who's cute? Who's cute? We're in the process. Well, really, my husband. I've been doing some moving around and walking around. I did a little bit, but I'm trying to find the balance between moving around and not doing as much, because I've got conflicting information about this sciatic nerve. So I'm feeling better, but we've changed the living room. We took away the Halloween, and so now it's just fall, and it's in the process. It's in the process of happening. And this stayed the same. Change that back to that. This is gonna be the cat tree. This is gonna go in the cat tree, and this will go on top of this chair here. Change that a little bit. There's some haul, a little bit of haul for me to do, some friend mail. Anyway, this is the thing I guess that changed the most, is right over here. This little shelf. My mother-in-law gave me that. And Liz gave me those. I think I got that from Dollar Tree. I got that from Dollar Tree, and I got these two little squirrels, one of them from Adrian Miller and one of them from Temu. Little owl, gift Dollar Tree. This all came from Temu. This came from the Dollar Tree. That's my mother-in-law. Anyway, I need to fix this up a little bit. I need to fix that. It's not quite right, but like I said, it's in the process. There's my little hula hoop thing that I was using until this whole sciatica thing happened, but it's seeming to be getting better, so that's good. We're tired. We've been helping and we're tired. We're taking a nap. Monster was up here with me. I've got this. Whoa. Whoa. Ow! Ow!